Morning. I'm very well. I'm very well. Lagos is fine. It's raining over here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so
We
sorry.
really wish we can get
Yeah.
some more light on your face so that the viewers can get to
Okay,
see
it's because is that
absolutely
okay?
Yeah,
better. Absolutely
beautiful.
better. Let's
Absolutely.
so that they can see who our damsel is for the morning. But talking
Okay.
about having an education in music and being multifaceted on playing the musical instrument, how is that?
Yeah.
Especially as a female, we do not see so many women, quote unquote, being so versatile with regards to playing an instrument. At least in our own climb, we do not. We are still talking about parental influence as to what children can be allowed to do. But how come that? This is your area of specialty.
I didn't get the last one.
So I'm asking, how did you venture into music and playing different instruments as a woman?
Okay. Actually, in my family, I actually came from a musical family. Where my brother plays the saxophone. He plays. He's a multi instrumentalist, and my late dad he liked music, and I got inspired by my brother, Quentin Berg. So that was when I started learning musical instruments, most especially that saxophone and the piano. I could remember the time when he got the saxophone newly. Then I saw the instrument and I liked it, and I didn't even know how to tell him that I want to learn the instrument. And and then he would practice, and after practicing he will pack the saxophone. Saxophone is a very fragile instrument, so it's not everyone that can handle the saxophone. Then I was quite young, so because I don't want him to know that I like the saxophone and I want to play it. So whenever he goes out, I would go and assemble the saxophone and play. So whenever he comes by, he'll be like, somebody has gone to this saxophone, and who is that? I will not even talk until one day he caught me playing the saxophone. And before then, I've only learned a lot. I was able to play certain songs, and he was happy. He didn't even know what to do. So that was where my journey started.
Hmm.
You
Oh,
get before I decided I want to further my education in music in Nnamdi Azikiwe University. So
Hmm.
it has been a beautiful journey for me being a female instrumentalist, because that is not the only saxophone, that is not the only instrument I play. I play piano and I also teach as well. So is a beautiful journey, and now being in the educational system helped me to um help me to teach kids, most especially kids, girl child, and how to play musical instruments. Is a beautiful journey for me, honestly.
Mm. So let's talk a little bit about the influence of music in child education, right? Like you are a teacher, you're giving room to talk to children and teach them. How do you think that music impacts the educational upbringing of a child? And is it something you would suggest that
Um,
every parent pays attention to, even if it's not as a core?
yeah, music has a great impact in a child. You get, because music improves memory. It helps someone to retain memories, and for a child that is still growing, needs music. I was a teacher in one of the profound school in Lagos, Chrisland School, you know. So the experience there is very beautiful. There are some kids that they might not really like. They have different way of learning, and most of them learn through music. Okay, they learn through music, and if you're a teacher or maybe a class educator and you don't know this aspect, you'll be like, this girl or this boy is not intelligent or is not paying attention to academics. Why this person can learn through music? So bringing music education in school is very important. It will help children that learn through rhymes. They can learn through music, and they will improve in their academics. that is really important because it's not good to say that a child does not have interest in academic. Why music has great impact in it. So I've seen number of children who are in music group, they are doing very well in their academics. I'm telling you, they are doing very well in their academics because I think this music improves their brain, their ability to learn. Yeah.
Okay. Now you're a musicologist, and there's a difference when one studied music professionally and is also a singer. So, how would you say being a professional singer has affected your talent as a singer?
Okay, I would say I'm not a singer. I don't sing. I only write music and then feature people to sing in my song. You get? I'm not a singer. Yeah. So do you get what I say?
Yes, I got
I'm not a
you.
singer. No, it's not looking like
So you are
that
doing
this girl
also
is not a
during the
singer. No,
videos we are seeing.
you say what do you say?
So you are doing also during the videos.
Yeah, I don't. It's only the saxophone and then the writing. I write music as well. Like I release my current release is Nekene with one of the great minister in gospel industry, Onos. So I was opportunity to feature her in the song. So I'm not a singer at all. I don't sing. I just write music and. I release the
So
music.
not every
I get people to
musicologist
sing.
is a singer. Not everyone who plays the instrument must be able to sing. And so I think it's fair that
Yes,
you can say not all singers must play an instrument.
somebody's trying to
exactly.
somebody's trying to defend herself right now. But it's understandable.
But no, I have an interest in learning how to play an instrument. But I'm just like, if a whole musicologist is saying she doesn't have to sing, who am I?
Eh? I
Yeah.
know that's where you're angry.
Okay, but then let's also look at the place of talent and professionalism. Like you said, you were born into a family, where music was a thing, and it informed your, decision of even going into studying music in higher, institution. But what would you say is the fine balance, of talent and professionalism? And is there a need for every talented person to get professional on their talent?
If you want to take it as a career, you have to be very professional. That is just the truth. You have to be very professional because professionalism helps you to learn how to manage your image, learn how to project yourself out there, learning how to create a beautiful song and how to sell your music. Do you understand? And learning how to sign contracts, you have to be professional. Learning when to release the song
The business
and
side of
learning, yeah,
talent.
the business. Yes, yes, you have to be very professional if you want to take it as a career because some people are talented, but it's not their career. Do you understand? It's not what they are doing for a living. I have number of people who graduated from music, from music department, and most of them they don't end up not doing music as a career. So you cannot tell them to be doing professionalism in their music stuff because that is not their career. So if you want to take it up as a career, you have to be professional. You have to be professional in whatever you are. How you deal with people outside, how you project, most especially how you project your image, how you project your song. Again. So that is it.
Okay, just before we let you go, I'd just like to ask this last question. Looking at the Nigerian music industry, where do you see the place of professionalism and talent working out? Because, like you rightly mentioned, people read music, they come out, they're not practicing music, and others don't read music, but they're doing exceptionally well in the music industry.
So can you repeat your question again?
Okay, the question is, how do you see the Nigerian music industry going forward? Would you advise a lot more people who are already singing to get professional by getting to go to school to study music, or would you advocate for something otherwise?
Yes, of course. I will advocate for people who have the talent to, take it serious, go in school, study music, learn the things about music, because that is not, it's not enough to be talented. There's a lot of work that goes in it. Practicing, because I know numbers of hours that I practice my saxophone. You get, after the practice, I will just have pen on my lips. You get, so people don't see that work. People don't see it at all. So there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scene. We call it behind the scene. You get, so if you really want that, you have to be determined. If you really want that, you have to be determined. This is not something you have to push somebody to do. It's not good at all. You can't push somebody to do what they are not determined or eager to do that stuff, because there's a lot of work that goes in. All these musicians, they do practice, and to do practice is a lot. Someone can spend 5 hours just to practice. 5 hours, 7 hours to practice, to be better. Because you have to be better, you have to develop the talent. So if you don't have the zeal, I wouldn't advise you to do that. But if you have the zeal, if you have the passion, I would tell you, go in there, practice, learn whatever you want to learn, and improve on your skill, and improve on your craft, and put yourself out there. You get, so there's a lot that goes in. So that is it. If you want to do it, I would tell you, I will encourage you to do it. Then you practice, you do your homework. But if someone that doesn't have the zeal, I can't push that person. No, if you have the talent and you don't have the zeal, I can't push that person, because there's a lot that goes in. Thank you.
Well, we must say a very big thank you to you, Helen Barrick. Thank you so much for being a female representative as a musicologist who has transcended the industry. It's been such a great delight having this conversation with you this morning. We do hope to have more girl children, evolving as musicians, even if they don't do it professionally, but at least let's have balanced children growing because of the impact of music in their space. Thank you for being a music educationist for children also.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Great.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on the show. Of course, that's the much we can take on Rise and Shine Saturday this morning. It's been a great delight talking to people who hold their onions in their industry.
Definitely, it's been a great delight. It's always going to be fun being here, but this is how far we can go. And my name remains Francis Oyima. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget, we love you.
The way I like to say my name today is the way I want you to check for it on social media. So we are all Bong, Barak, and Yekan signing out from Rise and Shine Saturday. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's do this again next week.
Okay, now I actually appreciate this look better.
You Rise and Shine Saturday.
Now that takes me to the question.